Hello viewers, here is a transparent Trimline phone. This is branded ConairPhone, and this was the first telephone that I ever had. This phone has got to be at least 15 years old or more. It has a number on the bottom here, 0299. I don't know if that's a day code, February of 1999. That would certainly make sense, but it's Conair Corporation branded model HAC-SW205, and I don't remember where this was originally sold. I'd have to ask my grandmother. I believe this came from Radio Shack. Now, she's told me that this telephone was purchased as a kit and you had to put it together. So it just seems like something that would have come from Radio Shack. Perhaps not. I'm just guessing there. I don't really know. That could be totally wrong. But this is not the original cord. The original cord is actually, I have it. It's yellow. And I put this one on here a long time ago just because I thought it was more fitting. But anyway, so this telephone was the first phone that I had in my bedroom. And I had it for a number of years. And then at my grandparents' house, we used it in the kitchen on the wall for a number of years as well. And it's it does have an issue with the hook switch. It tends to get stuck down, and it's been like this for as long as I can remember. I don't know how we managed to use this for so many years in the kitchen. We must have missed so many calls because it's kind of comical to think about not being able to answer the phone because the hook switch is stuck. But anyways, so I gotta get that fixed. But it otherwise works, as you just heard. It does have a bell ringer to it, single gong bell. There it is. It's got a nice sound to it. And one of the other unique things about this telephone is that it has two lights. One of them is right there. The other is right there. It has two lights that will flicker when it rings. Now, I believe this light doesn't work anymore, so I'm going to have to get that replaced, but this light should still work. And, you know, it's not in very good condition, unfortunately. It's pretty worn down, just because it's been used for so many years. But it is still fully functional. I've always thought the buttons on this telephone were pretty cool. They just have a nice feel to them, and they're very consistent throughout. And over all these years, they've held their resilience, and they still work. It has reset, which is like kind of like flash, and redial, pulse tone. So I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. Actually, before I do so, let me dig out the original cord. Because that is worth showing here. I have it in this box. And actually, now that I have the telephone's been at my grandparents' house for a long time. But now that I got it back, I'm going to change the cord out to be what it originally was. Even though I think this cord looks a little bit better. This is the cord that it originally had, which has remained in remarkably good condition over the years. So that's what it looked like originally. Let's get it. Can't even see it. Still can't see it. Don't burn it. Oh jeez. Alright, let's plug this in. The other thing that's wrong with this is all the feet have long worn off, so it just kind of slides around on the table. This is the remaining cord that was on here from when it was hanging on the wall in the kitchen. It does have a ringer on and off switch too. So we'll get that connected there. It is working, so let's go ahead and call it. And if we're going to be able to answer it or not is anyone's guess. Now it's it's ringing. The lights aren't working, and I'm guessing that's a function of this phone line not having an amplifier on it. But I know when it was last used, this light did still work. So we'll have to do a revisit on this video. But anyways, let's see here. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. It does transmit clearly. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Seems to be receiving clearly as well. There is no volume adjustment on the handset, so it just is whatever it is. Okay, so that's that. This is the Conair Corporation ConairPhone transparent trimline. Pretty neat telephone. And I'm going to do a video on this again in the future. We're going to fix the light and we're going to fix the hook switch so that we can use this phone again.